like this before. So they're going to double over it in post. So they've been playing their own zigzag.
All right,
so we're back for the fourth fight of the night.
Team Thomas Mwiza Banda, 20 years of age, against Joseph Mwila, 21 years of age in the featherweight division. Let's see this between Razor Wire MMA and Tong Il Mudo Gym. We have Thomas in the red trunks and Joseph in the blue. Let's see how this goes.
They look jacked up already.
Yeah.
Let's see what's good. How it's good. How long they're going to.
Oh my gosh.
That was a very good and slick
now
one.
That's how you start a fight.
One. He goes on with those strikes.
Thomas losing his footing there. See, they're starting very explosively.
Just look at that. I like the slick strikes and block kicks they're giving each other.
That's very good. Slip strikes and and low kicks, yes. Very good, Calvin.
Look at that.
You see Joseph getting caught there with a right. You see Thomas is trying to use his long reach. Joseph is a bit more stout than he is, whereas Thomas is a bit lankier with the longer reach. So he's going to try and use it to his advantage. But he needs to watch out, because if he throws a long reaching punch and Joseph goes underneath it and connects, it's going to be really bad for Thomas.
Yeah.
But if Thomas manages to keep Joseph at bay, it's going to be a very long day for Joseph.
Technically, they also look like they...
Good takedown there by Thomas, but then Joseph tries to catch him straight into a guillotine, but I don't think he has it as yet.
Yeah,
but he's going to get in full mount, which is pretty interesting, because he has an arm-in guillotine here, actually. If he can get it, he can turn it into an anaconda.
Well defended.
But defended, yes, that's a sprawl, into a sprawl by Thomas. He was trying to go for an anaconda, but Thomas saw that coming. Yes, so he did. That was brilliant, actually. Yeah, very hard technique to do.
Very difficult.
All right, so some good mat wrestling here. Joseph is going to try and get position. Thomas is going to try and stand up with his leg. Didn't really manage. I can imagine Joseph is a little heavy for him, but let's see how that goes. Oh, that was some. That's the dirty boxing you wanted,
nice
Calvin.
One. The dirty boxing.
You come out of a clinch with an uppercut. That's how you do it. Look at this walking around the ring. Look at this walking. Look at this walking.
I just love how he came out of the clinch with an uppercut, like you said.
Oh yeah, dirty boxing.
Very interesting. That is dirty boxing, and that's what we want to see.
You see, Thomas is using his reach, but he's not throwing with good intention. He's just really waving his arms about. His coach has to tell him, oi, if you're going to throw a punch with some intention.
Oh, he's going to fall down.
You see, Joseph is really working on him with those low kicks.
Thomas really has to be careful.
Look at Joseph's face. He's beginning to mock him. in
terms of defending himself, because he doesn't look steady.
Yeah, Thomas's legs do not have the type of capability to withstand those low kicks from Joseph. You see, Thomas needs to use his reach. You see how he reaches his arm to his face? If he keeps doing that, he'll frustrate Joseph. But if Joseph keeps doing that, he's going to frustrate Thomas. The bell was rung, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice ending.
They didn't want to stop. They didn't want to stop.
And the crowd are loving it.
Oh, this looks like a grudge match. Look at Joseph. He's fired up. He's fired up.
You see once more.
Thomas is upset too. Thomas is upset about something.
And that looks like the second half is going to be tougher.
Just confirming with the judges whether there'll be any points deducted. Apparently it wasn't too bad, but there's definitely a punch thrown after the bell. So you see Thomas using his reach and Joseph using the strength he has in his arms and his legs. You see how he holds his arm and just starts delivering those uppercuts? That's the dirty boxing that Calvin was asking for.
Yes, and that's what I want to see. And I love how Thomas really has been coming out of the clinch with, powerful, with so much power.
Leading with an uppercut, yeah.
You come out with it with an uppercut. That is something that we want to see.
All right, the signal for the beginning of round 2 coming up. Let's see how round 2 shapes up. Thomas Bwalya versus Joseph Mwila. Round 2. Let's roll! So we have here a fight between Thomas Mwiza Bwalya and Joseph Mwila. Thomas Mwiza Bwalya in the red versus Joseph Mwila in the blue.
Oh.
You see, those low kicks have been effective, and I think his leg is out. Let's see. That leg might be injured. Look at Thomas, he can't get up. That leg might be hurt. The ref is going to stop this soon. If he doesn't defend himself, the ref is going to stop this. Joseph is now on top. Thomas hasn't guarded for at least 10 punches, have gone without response. Joseph is waiting for the ref to stop it. The ref is going to stop it right now. Yeah, there you go. That leg kick took him out. As soon as we saw him go down, he was in discomfort. He tried to stand and he couldn't. I suspect that leg is quite hurt, and which is too bad.
Another loss for Tong Il Du Mong.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to put it like that, Calvin.
Razor Wire, of course, taking their first win tonight.
Yeah, the folks from Razor Wire clearly, visibly happy at this victory. Hard fought, hard earned. What were your thoughts, Joseph? What were your thoughts on Joseph, Calvin?
Well, I liked how, you know, he came out aggressive. He was always aggressive whenever he was, you know, going for his opponent. He looked more and more hungry to strike, to kick, to use everything that he had to use just to win this fight. And I love that about him. But from the defensive point of things, both lacked that mechanism in them. They didn't defend well.
They both came out for him, but I totally agree with the initial analysis. Joseph seemed to have a game plan which he stuck to. They told him, box dirty, get close. Thomas is going to try and keep some separation from you.
Exactly.
Don't let him keep separation. Get near to him. Hold his head if you have to. Throw some uppercuts. Get in the clinch. Leave with an uppercut. Enter with an uppercut. That was his key to victory, and that's exactly what he did. And he gets the victory in the second round.
Let's take it to the buzzer in the ring.
Okay, so this is useless. Can I remove this? Just hurting my ear. Calvin, are you not drinking my water? Because I'm sure I opened this.
Wow. What, as we promised you nothing but action. And 4 fights and none have gone the distance. They've either ended in the second or first round. And now, your winner by ground and pound in the second round, fighting out of the Tong Ilmodo Gym, Joseph Mwila!
He was Tong Ilmodo. Yeah. Okay, so they won one.
Tong Ilmodo.
Tong Ilmodo.